and gentlemen, and welcome to this WILN Sports Special presentation of the Lehigh Valley Health Network Game of the Week, week number 4 on the high school football schedule, as the Green Wave of Nativity travel to Mahanoy City to take on the hometown Golden Bears of Mahanoy Area. You are looking live at Coach Fazio Field at Alumni Stadium at Mahanoy Area High School. Thank you for joining us for continuing coverage of high school football on WILN. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by the coach Joe DeMelfi, Mike Sosar on the sidelines, Jim Burns on the stats. And before we get started, right down the midfield, and referee Joe Gerchak with both teams' captains in tonight's coin toss. So as we saw from referee Joe Gerchak, Nativity won the toss. They have deferred. So the Golden Bears of Mahanoy Area will get the ball to start. Joe Gerchak is joined tonight by his umpire, Mike Klembara. Del Hauk is the line judge. The linesman is Jeff Newhard, and Fred McDonald is tonight's back judge. Tonight's officials for this Schuylkill League matchup between the 1 and 2 Green Wave and the 1 and 2 Golden Bears of Mahanoy Area. And Joe, when you talk about the Golden Bears, we've seen it a lot. Dave Holman in his 8th season likes to keep it on the strong running game. All but 19 yards were all on the ground in a 400-plus yard offensive effort last week in their victory over Holy Redeemer.
Every time we've come down, Marty, the ground game has been impressive for Mahanoy Area. And I'm sure they're going to try to continue that. Tonight, they like to throw off play action after they establish the ground game. See if Nativity can cope with that. They've deferred, so they're going to kick off.
This is a Barbush Automotive kickoff. Cody Miller to kick it away for Nativity, and actually he faked the kick, and it was actually kicked by Dylan Schreffler, trying some trickery, but heads up play for the Golden Bears to come up with that short kickoff was Michael Aldsworth. So the Golden Bears will end up with great starting field position to start the night. Looks like they're going to get it right at midfield. So the Golden Bears in black going from left to right on your screen. Joe, before we get started, I want to remind everybody that Lehigh Valley Health Network is pleased to be the official sponsor of WILN's Game of the Week. Best of luck to tonight's teams from the Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Interesting start to the ball game with the onside kick attempt, as the officials now discussing. I don't know what they're discussing, to be honest with you.
Legal procedure against Nativity.
Now, is that because they lined up with Miller that was going to kick it, and then Schreffler stepped behind him and ended up kicking it?
Yeah,
Looks like
I think what happened, the player that attempted to kick went in front and was over the line. So
Coach Holman wants the Green Wave to re-kick as they'll go over and meet with their coaching staff talking about the Green Wave. Back deep for Mahanoy Area. And obviously Nativity, I think, wants to stay away from these gentlemen. It'll be number 13, Ben Terry, number 34, Alexis Perez for the Golden Bears. We'll see what Cody Miller does here for Nativity on this second kickoff, the 5-yard penalty back to their own 35. One hop, getting across the 40 and out to the 45 is George Badias for the Golden Bears. A nice return out to the Golden Bear 48.
I'll tell you what, George Badias did a nice job fielding that kickoff. It hit hard on the ground. You're going to see it here, and takes that hop. He's one of the short men, brings it up, establishes good field position for Mahanoy Area.
Senior Danny Lawrence under center, checks to the sideline for the play. Lawrence keeps pitch, and it's going to be picked up by Nativity. See who came up with the official recovery, but the first break goes to the Green Wave.
I'll tell you what, Marty, if you're going to run the option, here you see him, makes the fake. Bad pitch, couldn't field it. Green Wave takes over at their 37-yard line.
Saw it on the S.J. Kowalski replay. Jake Furhat and T.J. Wagner may have forced him to pitch it before he wanted to. Jake Kerpavich made the recovery. This is Miller at quarterback, and he is going to be brought down. We'll see where they mark it. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he made the fake to the fullback, but then he had to bubble back about 3 or 4 yards. Never could get upfield. Good defensive push by that front of Mahanoy Area.
So early on in the Blaze Alexander first quarter scoreboard, still under a minute gone in this opening quarter, and Nativity on the first turnover of the night has the ball at the Golden Bear 38 at 2nd and 10.
As you mentioned, Marty, both teams 1 and 2, so big game for both teams.
Miller is going to pass, looking for Brennan, incomplete. On the coverage for the Golden Bears was Hayden Wall.
Miller got the ball in the air, sort of arced it. That short slant needs to throw a more precise ball, a little bit lower.
So we'll call it 3rd and 11 from the 38. Green Wave needs to get to the 27 for a first. 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen to Miller's left. He's rolling that way. Being pressured. And he is going to be dropped for a loss. Alexis Perez on the tackle.
Perez and Tom Price got there pretty quickly. Miller sprints to his left, tough to turn and make that throw. There you see Perez and Price right there.
So the Golden Bear defense comes up big after the turnover, as Terry will go back deep for this BLB Auto Sales punt, but we're going to have a flag as the Green Wave had illegal substitution, too many players on the field. One of the Green Wave players tried to sneak off, but our referee, Joe Gerchak, was right on top of it. So the 5-yard penalty. Now Miller went over to check to the sidelines, and now he'll come back to punt it away on the BLB Auto Sales punt. And Miller gets off a high, wobbling kick that Terry will take at the 5. He's across the 10. He's across the 20, and he'll be pushed out of bounds across the 25 by Dylan Schreffler.
Nativity had good coverage on that. If you're going to break down, you need to break down in front of the receiver. The punt returner, you see, he was to the side, never did close. That was Steve Spolsky from Nativity. Didn't close on the punt returner.
So the Golden Bears, after the turnover on their first possession, come out 1st and 10. Lawrence keeps. He's across the 30. And Lawrence steps out of bounds. We'll see where the officials mark it. It appears to be the 45. Give him a gain of 18. And a Harry's you pull it first down.
There you're going to see it. The defensive end closes down, but his responsibility is not off tackle. It's the quarterback. Forgot about the quarterback. Danny Lawrence up the field very quickly.
Lawrence again keeps. He followed his fullback Perez for a gain of about 3.
That's the other option off that triple option, Marty, is just follow the fullback as a blocker after you make the fake.
Quickly to the line are the Golden Bears. Lawrence will check the signals. Coach, I didn't see your face on any of those cue cards that are being held up by the Mahanoy area bench.
There's a reason for that.
Flag is down to stop the play.
You got it lined up in the neutral zone, so Nativity gives up 5 yards.
So that'll make it now a 2nd and 2. And quickly the Golden Bears again to the line. And Lawrence again keeps. He is dragged down from behind, but not before he picks up another Harry's You Pull It. Mahanoy area first down on the tackle, Jared Yoder.
Best way to combat that is to get some movement up the field from your defensive front. That ties up the lineman, your backers can get to the ball. That time, Mahanoy area's offensive line did a nice job pushing off the ball.
Toss is going to be to Hayden Wall. Wall has a first down more. He's down the sideline. Wall is going to be hauled down at about the 5 by Spolsky. A touchdown-saving tackle, but not before Wall picks up another Harry's You Pull It first down.
We're going to watch the S.J. Kowalski replay. The pitch, the motion man is outside the end almost, so you know he's not going to be part of a triple option. He's going to be part of trying to get to the corner.
And forget everything I said, referee Joe Gerchek standing back at the Nativity 39. There was a penalty flag down, and it looks like it's against the Golden Bears, and it's coming back. Holding against the Golden Bears negates the big run from Wall and sends the Golden Bears back to the Green Wave 49, making it 2nd down and 15.
One-on-one to the field. Wouldn't surprise me to see a fake.
Lawrence, play action, pass, caught, complete. Down to the 10 is Ben Terry.
Play action, except he went the other way. Great throw by Lawrence.
That was a Harry's You Pull It first down. Golden Bears for the first time tonight in the Grand Central Red Zone.
Ben Terry, great catch. Lawrence's throw was right on the money.
Officially called 1st and goal inside the 10. Handoff is to Perez and read nicely by the Nativity Green Wave defense. Coming up with the tackle was TJ Wagner.
And Jared Yoder also there. So nothing on that off tackle play.
Maybe half a yard to the 9, 2nd and goal for the Golden Bears.
Look for Lawrence on the keep here.
They'll toss it this time, and breaking a couple of tackles and getting to the end zone is Ben Terry for a 2 Italian guys. Golden Bear, touchdown.
I'll tell you what, Ben Terry ran out of 3 tackles, Marty. Somebody had him behind the line of scrimmage, didn't see a number, but he did a great job as we look at the S.J. Kowalski replay. There's the pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4 before he gets in the end zone.
Now time for the Sacco chiropractic extra point. Lawrence to hold. The kick may have been blocked, and it falls short. No good. Terry's attempt on the Sacco chiropractic extra point is no good. 7:28 left in the opening quarter. Golden Bears up 6-0.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
We welcome you back to Coach Fazio Field at Alumni Stadium at Mahanoy Area High School. The Golden Bears, their second possession, march down the field and take a 6-0 lead, point after no good. And we are about set for the Barbush Automotive kickoff. And looks like Lawrence doing the kicking duties, and this will be taken at the 20 by the Green Wave of Nativity and brought out to the 34 on the tackle, Colin Timko for Mahanoy Area. Is that returned by Schreffler?
Marty, Mahanoy Area, Terry, 8-yard run. PAT, the kick failed. 7 plays, 73 yards, 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Lawrence to Terry for a big 40-yard pass.
So a 1st and 10 for the Green Wave. And Miller keeps leading the charge. David Sanchez, the freshman, to bring him down. Looks like no gain on the play.
Sanchez up the field very quickly.
Cody Miller among 6 sophomores on the starting offense for the Green Wave of Nativity.
Darryl McCoy in the ball game. Sanchez looked like maybe turned an ankle.
They'll look at him on the sideline in front of us. So 2nd and 10 for the Green Wave. And this is a handoff for Hoffman, who gets about 2 yards to the 36.
John Fowler in on the tackle. We look at the S.J. Kowalski replay. Fowler as one of the Mahanoy Area defense setting up 3rd down for Nativity.
Joe, 4 receivers set, split for Miller. Movement on both sides. We'll see what the officials get, and they're going to get encroachment on the defense. So it was a 3rd and a short 8 becomes 3rd and a short 3. And this is an opportunity for Coach Mason and his Green Wave to capitalize on the penalty and continue this possession.
Well, they need to continue the possession. Obviously, Mahanoy Area doing a very good job with the running game at this point. So the Green Wave needs to come up with a 3rd down conversion, Marty.
Got a big target coming to the bottom of your screen, 6'6" TJ Wagner, the tight end, who's out wide. Spolsky goes in motion, and now we're going to get delay of the game against the Green Wave. So back to where we started, Joe, 3rd and a short 8.
I'm sure Coach Mason, as he gives the play to his quarterback now, knows that he may have to work a little bit quicker to get under that play clock. But that's an opportunity squandered for the Green Wave. They gain 5, they give up 5. Now the 3rd down conversion becomes a little more difficult.
Miller looking across the middle and incomplete. Just overthrew Jake Furhat.
Furhat was open early. Miller didn't throw the ball till Furhat almost had run the route right to the defender. Need to make that throw a little quicker.
So the Green Wave will set up in a BLB Auto Sales punt. Terry again back deep for the Golden Bears, awaiting the Miller punt. End over end kick toward the sideline. And it's going to take a Green Wave bounce and be downed at the 25. I want to remind you, starting this Wednesday at 7, it's Sports Talk here on WYLN, your weekly source for Hazleton Area High School football. Join head coach Mike Brennan as he goes over tonight's Williamsport game. A look ahead to their return home against, for the first time ever, the Wolf Pack of Wilkes-Barre area, and a very special guest from the Cougar football team as well. At Sports Talk here on WYLN, join Coach Mike Brennan as he'll discuss Hazleton Area High School football starting this Wednesday at 7 here on WYLN. First and 10 for the Golden Bears, and the give is to Sanchez. And he is tripped up after a gain of about 5 on the play. Like that was Hoffman on the tackle. Go ahead, Joe.
One of the things, if you have a running game, Marty, if you can pick up 5 yards on a first down, it's great. It really helps your running game. Obviously, you let 2 downs convert 5 yards. We have a flag on the field.
Encroachment, and this should give the Golden Bears a 5-yard penalty and good for another Harry as you pull it first down. But Joe, we mentioned Coach Brennan, an alum of Nativity, and had the opportunity pregame to talk to members of the coaching staff, including his younger brother Jared Brennan. And they were very excited to be on the air, and as Sanchez gets a carry of about 5 out. I apologize, not Sanchez. Perez gets a carry of 5 to the 41.
That time the defensive end for Nativity closed quick. Let's see if Danny Lawrence will keep on the next play or two to try to get that ball up the field.
On second down and 5, Perez looked like was fighting with Lawrence for the football, but ended up taking it. Got it out across the 45 to the 46. They haven't marked it off yet, but should be enough for a Harry's you pull it first down.
One of the things when you say that, Marty, I think about is Lawrence is thinking, I'm going to try to get this ball out because they collapse on Sanchez and get to the corner. So that's why it looks like maybe there's a little bit of tug of war going on there.
Toss play to Terry. Terry into Green Wave territory. And he is going to be hauled down by Hoffman at the 43, but not before he picks up another. Harry's you pull it first down.
Jacob Hoffman for Nativity makes a nice tackle here in the open field.
Lawrence will check to the sidelines. Lawrence keeps, and Lawrence will get inside the 35, just shy of the 34. Gain of almost 9 on the play.
And that's what I'm talking about. That alley opened up a little bit tighter that time, but the alley opened up for Lawrence to get it up the field. Everybody defensively must have an assignment. Linebacker and the defensive tackle take the dive. The defensive end takes the quarterback, and now you have to have some support from your secondary.
Quick give to Wall. He's got the first down before Wagner, among others, brings him down, along with Marcus Voppel.
I'll tell you what also helped, the fake. Perez on the fake. Good fake inside, and they ran to the corner.
That was a Harry's You Pull It first down for the Golden Bears. Ball marked at the Green Wave 30. As you see, under 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard, Golden Bears looking to build on a 6-0 advantage.
They haven't thrown the ball a lot, but when they've thrown it, they've been very effective.
Lawrence being pressured, hit as he threw, falls incomplete. I believe that was Yoder on the pressure.
Yoder and Furhat were there very quickly and caused Lawrence to underthrow that ball.
With that pressure, Golden Bears are lucky that didn't fall into a Green Wave defender's hands.
Exactly right. You had a lot of people around it, but they couldn't get to the ball.
So it makes it 2nd and 10 from the 30. Toss to Terry. And he just got tripped up after a short gain. I believe that was Hoffman again on the tackle.
We're going to see the S.J. Kowalski replay. Jacob Hoffman makes a nice tackle there for Nativity.
Call it a gain of 3. 3rd and 7 for the Golden Bears. Lawrence capes. Lawrence cuts it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. A 2 Italian guys. Pizzeria touchdown for quarterback Danny Lawrence.
Get a chance to look at that in a little while, Marty, maybe after the PAT. But the reason that happened, my guess is the defensive end closed. There was a good block on the end. He turned him out. Defensive end stepped up the field and caused that alley, that tight alley up the field, and Lawrence takes it in.
So the Golden Bears' Sacco Chiropractic extra point will be for 2. Lawrence pitches to Wall, cuts it back, and he's into the end zone for 2 for a successful Sacco Chiropractic 2-point conversion. 53.4 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Golden Bears now lead it 14-0.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill, Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We have 2016 Sierra Crew Cabs. We have got 2019 Colorados under 28 grand. We've got over 1,800 used vehicles in stock. Check them out online at blazealexander.com. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill, Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We have 2016 Sierra Crew Cabs. We have got 2019 Colorados under 28 grand. We've got over 1,800 used vehicles in stock. Check them out online at blazealexander.com. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
After the initial turnover, the Golden Bears have taken the next 2 possessions and scored. They lead 14-0 here in the first. Lawrence for the Barbush Automotive kickoff. It's a short kick that's rolling around, and it'll be covered up by the Green Wave. Yoder comes and covers up at about the 28. That's where Nativity will take over there.
Marty, the last Golden Bear touchdown, Lawrence, 28-yard run off the right side. Wall with the run for the PAT, 9 plays, 75 yards. Used up a lot of clock, 6:34. 8 rushes during that drive. One of the things defensively, when you see the triple option, not everybody runs it. It's a system-type offense, and you have to be more disciplined defensively to combat that.
Miller rolls right, looking, throws, and it is caught and complete on the sideline to Julius Walburn. He gets out to the 35, give him a gain of 7. Joe, we mentioned Coach Brennan earlier. His Cougars in the first quarter, leading Williamsport 7-0. And at Crispin Field, the Bulldogs leading Wyoming Valley West 14-0. Here, Nativity trailing 14-0 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Have a 2nd down and 3 as Yoder gets stacked up. Looks like they'll give him back to the line of scrimmage. It'll make it 3rd and short as the clock winds down here in the opening quarter. Through 1 for Mahanoy Area High School. The hometown Golden Bears 14. The Green Wave and Nativity nothing. You're watching live high school football on WYLN.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
Have an electrical problem? Call the Wire Guys. Need lights installed? Call the Wire Guys. Anything and everything electrical, big or small. Our rigorously trained licensed electricians are fully screened, always on time, work neat, clean, and thorough. The Wire Guys. We're here 24/7, 365. All of our work is guaranteed 100%. When you need electrical work, you need Wire
Guys. We welcome you back to Coach Fazio Field at Alumni Stadium at Mahanoy Area High School. Hometown Golden Bears in front 14-0. The Nativity start the second quarter with a 3rd down and 3 from their own 35. Miller rolls left, looking, throwing downfield for Furhat. Incomplete. Couldn't hold on to it along the sideline. It'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I think one of the things there, they ran it down the field. The pattern was 35, 40 yards. They needed a 1st down yardage type play. The sprint was a good idea, but the route needed to be at the 1st down marker or maybe a little beyond it. First quarter, Marty, Mahanoy Area, 97 yards rushing, 40 passing, 137 total as the kick goes away from the Nativity team.
The BLB Auto Sales punt takes a Nativity roll. They'll be down at the Golden Bear 20. That's where they'll start 1st and 10.
I tell you what, Nativity -2 rushing, 7 yards passing. They have a total of 5 yards of offense. They need to pick that offense up or else it's going to be a long evening for them.
We want to remind you, coming up at the half, it'll be the All-American Jeep halftime show. We'll have halftime entertainment along with halftime stats and first half highlights. That's all coming up at the half. It's the All-American Jeep halftime show. And Joe, we've seen Danny Lawrence a few times now, and he's become a master of this offense now as a senior.
Well, I'll tell you what, he runs it well. They've had 1 fumble so far, but he's definitely reads it very well. That time, off tackle with the fullback. Nice alley there.
Give Perez a gain of 4 on the play.
Alexis Perez again picking up good yardage on that 1st down.
And again, Perez got the carry. Cooper Ravage, among others, bring him down. Appears to be about a yard shy of the 1st. So it'll be 3rd down and a yard for the Golden Bears from their own 29. Quick snap gets the Harry's You Pull It 1st down for the Golden Bears. Lawrence kept it himself as he picks up Give him about 6 on the play to the 35.
Lawrence picked up 6 yards on a quarterback sneak. You know your offense is getting off the ball at that point.
Got a quick look at that Mahanoy Area sideline. Very impressed with these new helmets that the Golden Bears have this year. Wall on the toss. He's got a first down and more, but before we proclaim it a first down for the Golden Bears, a late flag was thrown in.
Probably a block in the back, Marty, away from the ball. That was pretty much, the ball carrier was downfield, and that is what is being signaled by the referee.
You seem to be getting along with these officials this year. You seem to be right on their line of thinking.
Well, when that happens, Marty, it's usually a hold or somebody's trying to make a block away from the play. And that's what happens. They end up blocking in the back because they're trailing the play.
So the ball will be marked at the 33, making it 1st and 12.
Marty, in this offense, if the fullback can pick up good yardage, it's going to be effective. You remember back to the Nebraska-Oklahoma times when they ran it, their fullback always picking up good yardage. Lawrence picks up a couple there.
Got out to the 39 for 6, making it 2nd and 6. But now they'll actually mark it back to the 38, so give them 5. I apologize. 2nd and 7. And Joe, I'm going to ask you a question after the Golden Bears run this play.
Try to make it true-false.
Lawrence brought down from behind by Yoder for no gain on the play.
Yoder did a great job pursuing from the backside. The only thing you have to be careful is that they run a counter option off that. But Yoder did a great job.
Is this offense, you talked about how complex this triple option is this the hardest offense to prepare for as an opposing team?
Wing T, triple option, because they're a system offense. Yes, you have to spend time on responsibilities and don't let your people just run all over the field. There's the fullback. And then Lawrence, which means either the defensive end, Lawrence is maybe gone, pushed out of bounds.
Spolsky saved the touchdown by pushing him out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 22 of the Green Wave, but good for another Harry's you pull at first down.
Marty, I wasn't trying to do play-by-play. I just got caught up there. The defensive end either was turned out or he came down on the fake. That's what I'm talking about. You cannot get away from your responsibility.
And the other thing that I would think that makes it tough, if it's not part of your offensive philosophy, then to try to teach that to your scout team in a few hours to prepare your team for the week has got to be very difficult.
The scout team cannot get up to speed, so you have to walk through everything. And you're right, Marty. When we played Susquehanna, they ran a wing T all the time. They were very good at it. Our scout team could never impersonate their offense because we didn't run that.
Perez, a gain of 5, puts the Golden Bears in the Grand Central red zone, 2nd and 5. Lawrence checks the play at the Golden Bears sideline. Lawrence looking to pass. He's under pressure and just gets rid of it, and it'll be interesting to see if they say there was a receiver in the area.
But I'll tell you what, Jared Yoder again giving good pressure from the outside for Nativity, which caused Lawrence to basically throw that away, and I don't see any flag, Marty.
The officials are going to say there was somebody in the area, so it's 3rd and 5 from the 17.
Same area code, maybe.
Handoff is to Perez. He dives inside the 10, looks to be about a yard shy, or excuse me, inside the 14. Appears to be a yard shy at about the 13.
That was Yoder again. Jared Yoder is playing a very good defensive game from that outside backer defensive end type position.
They'll officially call it 4th and 2 from the 14. I almost thought for as quickly as Lawrence got up to the line if they would have tried that quarterback sneak again. And they're going to do it again. Lawrence straight up the middle. He is brought down near the 10. Good for another Harry's You Pull It first down.
I think one of the things you have to do defensively when it's 3rd and short, when the team's already converted that type of play, move your down people to the A gap rather than keep them wide.
Lawrence now 10 carries, 128 yards in this opening half. Ball loose. And the Green Wave have recovered. TJ Wagner on the recovery for Nativity.
Second fumble they've lost tonight. Now, it hasn't hurt them at this point because they're up 14. But that's one of the things that I really have a problem with the triple option, is that sometimes the ball's on the ground too many times.
Although it did look like in that S.J. Kowalski replay, credit the defender, looked like he got his helmet on the ball to pop it out.
He got up the field. That's exactly right. If you can interfere with that mesh action by the quarterback and the fullback.
So the Green Wave take over, 1st and 10 from their 8. They're in the white going from left to right on your screen. Handoff is to Hoffman. He's got some running room, and Hoffman gets out across the 15 to the 16 for a gain of 8.
Jacob Hoffman, nice job off the shotgun, wildcat, whatever they call it, pistol type action there. They had a good block up front. Anthony Cromer turned his man out for Nativity and picked up decent yardage.
That kill's going forward.
Hoffman grabbed from behind, but he broke the tackle, staying on his feet, battling for yardage. It's going to depend on the spot whether he picked up the first down or not. And Joe Gerchak says it is. For the first time tonight, a Harry's You Pull It. Green Wave first down.
Ran out of a tackle. Hoffman ran out of a tackle to make that first down. We're looking at 6:10, clock running, second quarter. Nativity down by 14.
Second quarter action, Joe, from a team we saw last week, Dallas leading Pittston area 21-7.
Very impressed with Dallas, Marty, last week. They're a good football team.
Sure, the district looking forward to another rematch between them and Valley View. As the snap goes through Miller's hands, he picks it up. He's got some room to the outside, and he'll go out of bounds.
I don't know if Miller picked up any yardage, but he did a great job of saving the play. The snap through his hands, but he's able to then retrieve the ball and take it to the corner. He got it just about back, maybe lost 2 or 3 yards there, but it could have been much more.
Absolutely. So it makes it second, we'll call it 12. Miller this time will roll right. Off his back foot, a leaping toss, thrown incomplete, looking for Roman Di Nicola.
Couldn't get anything on the ball because of pressure up the field. Miller had to pull up and then make the throw with a good step, but he couldn't do that.
Want to remind you, coming up in another 5:33 of game action, it's the All-American Jeep halftime show. But before that, we've got a Nativity timeout. They trail 14-0.
Don't be late for the bus. As a mom, I always have to make good choices. And one of those choices is where to go on vacation. Mountains were for winter and couples. But the Poconos are all about adventure. Zip lines, treetop courses, hiking, biking, whitewater rafting, and boating. Even world-class accommodations. So make the right choice. The Pocono Mountains for your next vacation.
BLB Auto Sales, a division of Barbush Automotive. BLB has deals that can't be beat. They carry trucks, vans, SUVs, sedans, and sports cars, and all at the lowest prices. Barbush Automotive can handle all vehicle repairs since they do it all. Check out their specials: oil change and filter, just $19.95. Alignment, $49.95. Professional and good people. Call 570-454-7571.
After the Green Wave timeout, we've got a second down and 12 for the third down and 12, excuse me. Miller rolls, pumps, throws downfield for Furhat, underthrown, and it's intercepted, picked off by Ben Manley. The freshman gives the Golden Bears their first turnover of the game.
You see Miller extending the play. Pulls up late, sort of flutters that ball up the field. Intercepted, Mahanoy Area with a 46-yard field, 5:24 left, second quarter.
And as I mentioned, it'll be the All-American Jeep halftime show with halftime entertainment, stats, and first half highlights all coming up at the half. Lawrence is into open field, and he is going to go 47 yards for a Two Italian Guys Pizzeria. Golden Bear touchdown.
Lawrence very quick. Took that ball, you're going to see the fake here. Block inside. Opens up for Lawrence and takes it to the end zone.
And the Golden Bears with the Sacco Chiropractic extra point, they'll again go for two. It's going to be a toss to Wall. Wall this time is going to be hauled down, I believe, shy of the goal line. Walborn on the tackle. 2-point conversion, no good. 5:15 left in the half. Golden Bears up 20-0.
Barber Ford has the largest selection of Ford commercial vehicles in Northeast PA with over 50 Super Duties in stock. Plus, Barber Ford is the only Ford commercial vehicle center in the area, participating with the state's cooperative purchasing program, CoStars. Barber Ford, where the pros go for trucks.
Sacco Chiropractic, East Broad Street in Hazleton has the health care you've been waiting for. Whether it's a chronic issue or something new, Sacco Chiropractic has the most up-to-date techniques and therapies to help with any ailment. From his days of playing football with the Cougars and then in college, Dr. Scott Sacco has an elite understanding of sports injuries and how to correct them. Whether you are an athlete, a weekend warrior, or a grandmother, we can help with multiple issues. Call today to see why relief is super, man. 570-497-4150.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety of pizza, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Take out or eat in, delivery available. Call 570-459-2783.
Second rushing touchdown of the night for Danny Lawrence has the Golden Bears in front 20-0. As Lawrence will come on for the Barbush Automotive kickoff. And it's going to be picked up at the 18 by Spolsky. And Spolsky will be hauled down across the 30-yard line. That's where the Green Wave take over with 5:09 left in the opening half, and they have 2 timeouts remaining.
Marty, last touchdown, Danny Lawrence, 47-yard run. Run failed for the PAT. One play, 47 yards, 9 seconds. Manley with a big interception to set that up.
So the Green Wave come out 1st and 10, ball marked at their 32. Spolsky in motion. The handoff is to Hoffman. He got stood up in the middle and gets pushed back Forward progress may give them a yard. Good stand there by the black-shirted Golden Bear defense.
Yeah, they had several players on the tackle. Merchlinsky was one of them. One of the things with Nativity now being down by 20, first play is not very successful, puts a lot of pressure on converting something. If you're going to sprint here, you have to sprint and make a throw at 10 or 15 yards as we have a whistle.
Green Wave take their second timeout, trailing 20-0.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
Hungry? Stop into Krugel's Georgetown Deli right next to the Big Cow, 720 Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard in Wilkes-Barre Township. You may know them for their great deli sandwiches and hoagies, but how about something from their new menu, like G-Town Scallops, Cheesy Crab Pretzel, Smoked Brisket, smoked wings with your choice of sauce, and more. And while you're there, don't forget to play Keno or other Pennsylvania lottery games. Stop into Krugel's Georgetown Deli right next to the Big Cow, 720 Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard in Wilkes-Barre Township.
After the Green Wave timeout, we'll call it 2nd and 9 from the 33. Hoffman again on the carry, taking it to the left side, and he just got tripped out where he could have had a bigger gain. Badias on the tackle for the Golden Bears.
Excellent job by George Badias to bring the ball carrier down on a second down. Looked like Hoffman was going to get to the corner, but that didn't happen. So we're looking at a 3rd and 4.
Ball marked at the Green Wave 38. And just so they, even just simply not to give it back to the Golden Bear offense, critical 3rd down here for the Green Wave.
Yeah, they have to continue something. They have not done a very good job of that.
Spolsky came in motion and was brought down, looks to be about a yard shy of the first down. So a decision for Coach Mason. It'll be 4th and about 1 from the 41.
Well, if he's going to do anything with throwing the ball, I would think that Miller, the quarterback, would try to go to the field with it, as Coach Mason trying to decide what he wants to do.
You almost wonder, let the play clock go down, and they're going to take their 3rd and final timeout, trailing 20-0. We'll keep it here. 2:58 remaining in the half. Coming up at the half, it'll be the All-American Jeep halftime show. We'll have halftime entertainment, along with a look at the halftime stats and first half highlights. In a half that, Joe, these Golden Bears have, other than the turnovers, have played very well offensively.
You know, it seems like every year we come down, we talk about quick strikes. Everybody thinks about throwing the ball, getting it in the air. Danny Lawrence, the last time they had the ball, 7 seconds, he takes it to the end zone. So I would think Nativity here is going to punt it away.
The one thing that'll keep you aware as a defense, though, Miller has been punting. He's also the quarterback, but they look like they're coming out offensively 4th and 1. Give this to Hoffman to the left side. Hoffman cuts it back, and he is out to the 45 for a gain of 4, and he's got a Harry's, you pull it. Green Wave 1st down.
Mahanoy Area did a good job getting some people up the field, but Hoffman did a good job of bubbling over that. And if you'll watch this again, Marty, here you go with just the handoff. Here he has to get some depth, but then he does a good job of knowing where the marker is, 1st down marker, and turns it up for the 1st down.
Jake Furhat also had a nice block for him on the outside. Miller to throw on first down, and it is complete to Furhat. He's going to get about 9 to the Golden Bear 46.
That's the kind of throw I'm talking about, Marty. 8, 10 yards. Secondary playing off the ball.
Now, the one thing to keep remembering on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard, you see under Nativity's box, they have no gold bars. They are out of timeouts for the remainder of the half. Conley's pass across the middle is complete. Good for another Harry's. You pull it first down. Making the catch this time was Spolsky.
I like the Coach Mason in his play calling at this point. That time a little concerned about the pass took place too far inside, almost again to the defenders.
Ball down to the Golden Bear 34, 1st and 10. 4 receivers split for Miller. Miller looks left, going down the sideline, has a man, and it is caught by Keegan Brennan. He's got another green wave. Harry's, you pull it first down.
Look at the S.J. Kowalski replay. Keegan Brennan does a great job. He has the defender beat, but he comes back to the ball. Does a great job of coming back to the football.
1st and goal at the 8, has the green wave in the Grand Central red zone. Clock approaching, a minute remaining in the half. No timeouts remaining for the green wave. Miller rolling right. Looking, he's going to look to run. And Miller to the end zone. Touchdown, green wave. A 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria. 8-yard touchdown run for Miller.
Miller picks up that run-pass option, and that's what he was doing there. Was able to get to the corner with very little pressure, runs it in. Here you see it. Cody Miller to the corner and then outruns a defender. Got a decent block by a wide receiver late in that run.
Number 68, Geo Lavisi. Tries the Sacco chiropractic extra point. It is wide right, no good. 47.5 seconds remain in the half. We'll keep it here as the green wave impressively through the air, get on the board before halftime, now trail 20-6.
And I'll tell you what, they went from throwing it downfield, although the pass to Keegan Brennan was a good throw, but they set that up with some nice 8 to 10 to 15-yard throws.
And I'll tell you what, Miller, a sophomore, but you see he's got some arm strength, and it'd be interesting to see how this young man develops in the next couple of years for the Green Wave.
He can run also, Marty, which puts him in a good position in that shotgun-type offense because all they want are the run-pass options. And you develop a little draw off that and some other things. Very effective offense. So Nativity is a very young football team also. Not only Cody Miller, who's a 6-foot, 150-pound sophomore, but some of the other players, they have very few seniors in their lineup.
Miller on for the Barbush Automotive kickoff. Deep end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken by Terry. And Terry will be hauled down across the 30 to about the 33. Golden Bears will take over with 41.4 seconds. They have all 3 timeouts remaining, so we'll see how Coach Holman plans on running these last 41 seconds.
Well, I'm sure he's not going to stray too far from what he's been doing. The thing is, Nativity has to not relax here, pay attention to Danny Lawrence, but also we've seen him make a throw off of this. Don't let them convert something big with 41 seconds left.
Lawrence keeps it himself, eludes one tackler, and he is going to be brought down shy of midfield, but not before he picks up a Harry's. You pull it first down at the 47.
Marty, the last touchdown, Nativity. 8-yard run by Miller, as we have a timeout Mahanoy area called.
We'll keep it here as we get to continue to look at the S.J. Kowalski replay on the Lawrence run. Go over that scoring drive, Joe.
Miller, 8-yard run after throwing the ball and some short passes, and then finally the longer pass to Keegan Brennan. The kick failed, 8 plays, 68 yards in 4 minutes, 27 seconds. Miller was 3 for 3 for 47 yards.
So the Golden Bears, with 33.6 seconds, have the ball 1st and 10 at their 47. They are down to 2 timeouts remaining. And Joe, we had a scoring update on the 2 teams that we'll be seeing the next couple weeks. Delaware Valley leading the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area 27-7. Here, it's 20-6 Golden Bears.
We've had them once against Crestwood. Very good football game to open our season.
Lawrence looking to pass. Looking downfield and just through the hands of Wall. Furhat on the coverage. And hopefully Wall is okay as he came down hard after leaping for that catch. And he's heading back to the Mahanoy area huddle. So Hayden Wall appears to be all right.
Lawrence with the sprint out, very, very close to the line of scrimmage. Pulled up, going left. He is left-handed.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Lawrence keeps. He's into green wave territory. He's inside the 40, and he's going to be hauled down at about the 35. Good for another Harry's You Pull It 1st down. And Coach Holman takes his 2nd Golden Bear timeout with 23 and a half seconds remaining in the half.
There's a tight look there. Make the fake. Lawrence makes the fake to the fullback, then picks up good yardage for the 1st down. Rushing numbers at halftime are going to be huge for the Golden Bears.
But as you mentioned, Joe, impressed just as you were, it was the passing game of Cody Miller that got the Green Wave on the board their last possession. But now we're seeing Lawrence 18 carries, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, as he is approaching 200 yards here in the opening half.
The defense for Nativity needs to make a big play so that they go in 2 scores down and not 3.
Lawrence play action. Looking downfield for Terry, and he overthrew him, incomplete. And the other thing that makes it so important for the Green Wave to keep it within 2 scores, remember, they won the coin toss and deferred. They're going to get the ball to start the second half.
And I think, you know what, you come out and throw those little short passes, get the running game to moving a little bit, and they've shown in the first half they can move the football in that last drive.
So 4+ seconds came off the clock, 19.1 left in the half. 2nd and 10 from the Green Wave 35. And this is Lawrence. He gets stacked up after a gain of about 6. Golden Bears stop the clock at 13.8 seconds using their final 1st half timeout. So now it sort of becomes where the clock is your enemy if you're Coach Holman. You're at the 29. Yes, you've been effectively running the ball, but at this, with the time remaining, if you don't burst one for a run to the end zone, it may be pretty tough to stick with that running game.
Yeah, I think one of the things here, you take your secondary, if you're Nativity, and play them a little deeper. You worry about the run, but if you make the stop, you know it's probably going to be that score, 20-6 at halftime, if you do make the stop. So a little deeper with the secondary, but don't change your responsibilities up front.
So we'll call it 3rd and 4 from the 29. Toss to Terry. He's looking to throw. Downfield for Wall, incomplete. Off his hand. Hoffman came late on the coverage.
I'll tell you what, though, the ball was thrown just a little fluttery. Took time to get there, and Hoffman was able to get over. Also, the ball was behind the receiver, tough to catch. So we have 8 seconds left.
4th and 4, and the Golden Bears will go for it. They're going to give it to Perez. He's still on his feet and got tripped up inside the 20 to about the 17. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. 4.9 seconds on the clock. They'll have to hurry to the line and down it. Clock running, they down it. 2.7 seconds left for the Golden Bears in the Grand Central Red Zone with a 2nd and 10. That really doesn't matter from the 17. One shot to the end zone.
They got to get it to the end zone. That's right, Marty. Pretty decent time management by Coach Holman and the Mahanoy Area coaches. We have 2.7 seconds, so they're going to make a stab here at the end zone.
Lawrence rolls left, being pressured, and he is going to be sacked. And that'll be the last play of the opening half as the Green Wave showed signs at the end of that first half. They get on the board and they trail at the half by a score of 20-6. Down on the sideline, we're getting set up. Mike Sosar is with Mahanoy Area head coach Dave Holman. What happened?
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
Barber Ford has the largest selection of Ford commercial vehicles in Northeast PA with over 50 Super Duties in stock. Plus, Barber Ford is the only Ford commercial vehicle center in the area, participating with the state's cooperative purchasing program, CoStars. Barber Ford, where the pros go for trucks.
Experience the beauty of the Valley Country Club and let them sponsor you for your next event. Toss the flowers and dance the night away with their course as your backdrop. Let Valley Country Club host your next special occasion, whether it's a bridal or baby shower, anniversary, celebration of life, pool party, charity fundraiser, business meeting, golf outing, corporate, private, or social event.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill, Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We have 2016 Sierra Crew Cabs. We have got 2019 Colorados under 28 grand. We've got over 1,800 used vehicles in stock. Check them out online at blazealexander.com. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
We welcome you back to Coach Fazio Field at Alumni Stadium at Mahanoy Area High School. In a fall-type evening here in the middle of September, the Golden Bears grinding it out on the ground, leading the visiting Green Wave of Nativity by a score of 20-6. And we welcome you to the All-American Jeep halftime show. On the far sideline, on the track area here at Mahanoy Area High School, is the Golden Bear Marching Band. And waiting to see them come out for their halftime performance as part of the All-American Jeep halftime show that will also include halftime stats and get a look at first half highlights from here at Mahanoy Area High School. That was sparked by the running of senior quarterback Danny Lawrence, who I believe in that opening half went over the 200-yard mark, had a couple of rushing touchdowns. One of his passes set up another score for the Golden Bears, leading it by 14 here at the half.
One of the things with Danny Lawrence as the band is coming on the field, Marty, is he's very quick to the corner once he makes that turn. When you get a quarterback that quick, you really have to stuff the fullback and try to have the quarterback bubble back a little bit. He can't get downhill real quick or else he's going to be gone.
And as you can see, the Golden Bear Marching Band just about set up for their halftime performance. But if you're Coach Mason and his staff, you got to be happy with the way that first half ended. Got a nice passing game going with Miller. He ran it in for the touchdown, got you on the board. And even though Mahanoy Area moved the ball on you, time ran out on them at the end of the half. You got the sack to end the half, and you kept it at that 2-score game, and you're going to get the ball to start the third.
I think one of the things at halftime, you make the adjustments defensively, what you need to do. You need to stop that fullback up the field and obviously worry about Lawrence. But also on the offensive side of it, continue to throw that short ball, get that secondary to bite on it, run a little bit, then try to hit one down the field, but not before you did like the first half. Complete 8 to 10, complete 8 to 10, and then hit one down the field.
We head down to the field, the Mahanoy Area High School Marching Band. That was the Mahanoy Area High School Marching Band, part of their halftime performance here on the All-American Jeep Halftime Show. We're going to take a break. Up next, we got to look at first half stats and highlights from Mahanoy Area High School. The Golden Bears leading the Green Wave 20-6. This is the All-American Jeep Halftime Show.
For 4 generations, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around. Whether you're in need of a Ram pickup or have an active family lifestyle or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Tamaqua has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. Stop in for the 10 Days to Deal event.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
Have an electrical problem? Call the wire guys. Need lights installed? Call the wire guys. Anything and everything electrical, big or small. Our rigorously trained licensed electricians are fully screened, always on time, work neat, clean, and thorough. The wire guys, we're here 24/7, 365. All of our work is guaranteed, 100%. When you need electrical work, you need
Wire guys.
BLB Auto Sales, a division of Barbush Automotive. BLB has deals that can't be beat. They carry trucks, vans, SUVs, sedans, and sports cars, and all at the lowest prices. Barbush Automotive can handle all vehicle repairs since they do it all. Check out their specials: oil change and filter, just $19.95. Alignment, $49.95. Professional and good people. Call 570-454-7571.
We welcome you back to the All-American Jeep halftime show. The score at the half, Mahanoy Area leading 20-6. Other scores from around the area of teams that we'll have seen or will see on WYLN. All halftime scores: Dallas leading Pittston area 28-7. Delaware Valley leading the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area 27-7. Berwick leading Wyoming Valley West at the half 29-0. And the Cougars remain in front of Williamsport at the half 7-0, and as I mentioned, Mahanoy Area in front here 20-6. We're about set to get a look at the halftime stats compiled by our very own Jim Burns.
Marty, let's take a look at Nativity. 4 first downs, 26 yards rushing. In that last drive when they did score, they had 54 yards passing. 80 total yards with 1 turnover, 5 penalties, 25 yards. The Golden Bears, 15 first downs, 271 yards rushing, 40 yards passing, 311 yards total at the half. 2 turnovers, 3 penalties, 25 yards. So when you look at the statistics, you would say the score really doesn't look that bad. Nativity down by 14.
Those halftime stats compiled by our very own Jim Burns. I believe we're moments away from getting a look at those first half highlights. Second possession of the night for the Golden Bears. And Lawrence would find his receiver, Ben Terry, down the sideline. He'd get inside the 10, and then the toss play to Terry from 8 yards out with Cap. The 7-play, 73-yard drive that took 2:26 off the clock. Point after was blocked. It was 6-0 Golden Bears. Mahanoy Area would come back on a 9-play, 75-yard drive that took 4:12 off the clock. Lawrence from 28 yards out got the touchdown to make it 12-0. And then the Golden Bears would go for 2. And on the pitch, Hayden Wall would find the corner of the end zone, cutting it back for the 2-point conversion. 14-0 Golden Bears. Second quarter action would find Cody Miller on the run, hit as he threw, and coming up with the interception will be freshman Ben Manley. He'd be down at the 47. Very next offensive play, it would take 9 seconds for Lawrence to get his second rushing touchdown of the night. They would try the run for 2. That failed, but the Golden Bears were in front 20-0. But before the half, Nativity would go to the passing game. Miller to Keegan Brennan, who gets the green wave inside the 10. And then Miller from 8 yards out rolled right and decided to keep it himself. Got 1 block here at the goal line and ran it into the end zone. Point after kick was no good. And at the half, Mahanoy Area 20, the Nativity Green Wave 6. And Joe, before we shut down on the All-American Jeep halftime show, we mentioned it a couple weeks ago, and coming up this Sunday night, congratulations to the newest inductee of the Hazleton Area Sports Hall of Fame. Jim Burns will be inducted this Sunday evening. So we're very proud of Jim, and we want to congratulate him, and looking forward to his induction on Sunday.
My congratulations also, and I'm sure it'll be a great affair.
And I heard that they're placing odds. They're wondering if he'll have the longest speech of the evening. I said, don't put your money on that.
I'm betting for the under.
So congratulations, Jim, on your induction into the Hazelton Area Sports Hall of Fame coming up on Sunday. And before we go to the break, ending the All-American Jeep halftime show, let's head down to Mike Sosar.
The Lawrence family, demographics, the MA Midget Football Association.
You're 0 for 2.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazelton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazelton and at the Laurel Mall.
Barber Ford has the largest selection of Ford commercial vehicles in Northeast PA with over 50 Super Duties in stock. Plus, Barber Ford is the only Ford commercial vehicle center in the area, participating with the state's cooperative purchasing program, CoStars. Barber Ford, where the pros go for trucks.
Hungry? Stop into Krugel's Georgetown Deli right next to the Big Cow, 720 Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard in Wilkes-Barre Township. You may know them for their great deli sandwiches and hoagies, but how about something from their new menu, like G-Town Scallops, Cheesy Crab Pretzel, Smoked Brisket, smoked wings with your choice of sauce, and more. And while you're there, don't forget to play Keno or other Pennsylvania lottery games. Stop into Krugel's Georgetown Deli right next to the Big Cow, 720 Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard in Wilkes-Barre Township. S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Pull it.
There are lots of things you can pull, but what's the most fun? Pulling parts at Harry's You Pull It, the world's largest auto salvage yard. Pull it. Pull it. Come visit any of their 3 convenient Harry's You Pull It locations: Hazleton, Allentown, Pennsburg, and Pull It.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety of pizza, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Take out or eat in. Delivery available. Call 570-459-2783.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazelton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazelton and at the Laurel Mall.
Back down on the sidelines getting ready to start the second half. But I have a couple guests with me here this evening. We have Mr. Stanley Sable. He is the principal here at Mahanoy Area. We also have Caitlin and Peyton. Stan, can you tell us a little bit of why you guys joined me here today?
Yes, we're starting our first mini-thon. These 2 young ladies came to me with the idea. We're in the beginning stages, looking for some help from any schools that want to reach out to us who have ran mini-thons before. Caitlin was affected by cancer. She lost her grandmother this past year, so she has the idea and it affects her greatly.
Yeah, and mini-thons are similar to what they do out at Penn State University every spring, and Thon, T-H-O-N, is the big one they put on every year at the Bryce Jordan Center. Caitlin, once again, I know Principal explained a little bit about your reasons. We're big supporters of the ACS and things like Thon that have to do with it. Tell us a little bit about your reasons and you two wanting to put this thing together.
So over the summer, I had lost my grandmother to ovarian cancer, and I think it's a fun and exciting way to get the students and administration involved and raise awareness for such an important cause.
Excellent, excellent. As they do every year in the spring, they're going to do it here this June, and more to come on that here at Mahanoy Area High School. Thanks to Principal Stan, the girls, who are also cheerleaders as well, and we'll throw it back upstairs, guys.
Thanks a lot, Mike, and it'd be great if not only the Mahanoy City community, but the rest of the surrounding communities back that mini-thon, a very worthwhile cause that we've seen, as Mike mentioned, not only at Penn State, but throughout the area is a great fundraising event.
We see high schools every week, almost every week, putting on charity events as we have a late whistle. It's great to see the community and the students involved as we have a penalty against Nativity.
So the Green Wave will get the ball to start the second half. Lawrence, actually they're going to call against Mahanoy Area.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Marty, Mahanoy Area with the kickoff.
So it'll be Lawrence coming up with the Barbush Automotive kickoff. Back deep, Furhat and Hoffman, or excuse me, Yoder. Back deep for the Green Wave. Awaiting the Lawrence kick. And the Barbush Automotive second half kickoff. And this is going to be Spolsky on the return. And Spolsky will get it out to the 30 for a first down and 10 for the Green Wave. Offensively, individually for the Green Wave, Jacob Hoffman in that opening half, 6 carries, 22 yards. Quarterback Cody Miller, 5 carries, a yard, and a touchdown. Miller was 4 of 9 passing, 54 yards, and an interception. Keegan Brennan had a reception for 26 yards. Spolsky 1 for 13. Hoffman 1 for 8. Walburn 1 for 7. Green Wave were down in the time of possession battle, 12:33 to 11:27, and the Golden Bears ran 37 plays compared to the Green Wave 22. Miller keeps on first down, and he is tripped up after a nice gain of about 6.
Good Warrior to start the second half, Marty, with that offense. Again, run-pass option, definitely a run off the shotgun.
And I believe that's the first look we've seen of that where Miller kept it himself in this ball game. Building off the confidence of his touchdown run right before halftime.
The other thing, Marty, and we'll talk about Nativity's youth in a second.
And Miller faked the handoff to Furhat on the end around, and he kept it himself. He gets out to about the 38. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 for the Green Wave.
Need to convert the 3rd down there. I was talking about Nativity's youth. 9 out of 11 offense, 9 out of 11 defense. Many of the same players, but are either sophomores or juniors, only 2 seniors.
2 receivers to the bottom of your screen to Miller's right on 3rd and 2. Fake to Spolsky. This is Miller. He's got the first down and more. He's into open field, and he is spun down by Manley inside the 45 to the 42. Good for a Harry Jupulik Green Wave first down.
If we get another look at that, great ball handling by Miller as he makes that fake inside, and he holds it for a while. Sort of froze the defense, and he was able to take it up the field.
Green Wave were 1 of 5 on 3rd down conversions in the opening half. They start the half here with a 3rd down conversion. They have a 1st and 10 from the Golden Bear 42, down 20-6. Early portions of the 3rd quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard.
They're running that offense out of a double slot look, so you always have to worry about the pass.
Furhat in motion. They fake to him. Miller's passing down the sideline, has a man, and what a grab on the interception by Hayden Wall.
I'll tell you what, Hayden Wall with a one-hand interception. Receiver clearly beat Wall. Ball was a little underthrown. Hayden Wall with a great interception for Mahanoy Area. You know, you're moving the ball, Marty, and you have to take a shot downfield. But along with that shot downfield that Nativity took comes the risk of an interception, which happened.
I mentioned during the All-American Jeep halftime show that Lawrence was over 200 yards. I forgot about the sack at the end of the half. pushed him back to 197 yards, 2 touchdowns on 15 carries. And here on his 16th carry, he's going to go over 200. Lawrence into open field. He's across the 40, down the sideline. And he is going to be brought down in Nativity territory by Marcus Voppel. Good for a Harry's, you pull it, Golden Bear, first down.
Again, no one assigned defensively to Lawrence, and he's just having a huge night.
Picks up 40 yards to the Greenway 43. Perez gets the carry. And Perez will be inside the 40 to about the 37, give him a gain of 6.
I'll tell you what, that's the other thing, Marty, pounding that fullback in there, that wears on your defensive front, especially since the offensive line doing a nice job, and they have pretty good size coming off the ball. Second half can start to wear the defense down.
2nd and 4 from the 37. Lawrence keeps, broke 1 tackle, broke a second, stayed on his feet long enough to get another Harry's, you pull it, first down inside the 30.
Picked up the first down, but that's the best look that defense has given that play. Lawrence has picked up huge amount of real estate with that fake inside, then getting either tight or getting it to the corner. So while they gave up the first down, Nativity did a decent job with the defensing the play.
New set of downs under 8 minutes left in the third quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. And Perez kept it himself for a gain of about 5 on the play. He is brought down by William Cody.
That time Perez looked like he had to pull it away from Lawrence. He didn't want to give it up.
Want to remind you, coming up at the end of tonight's game, Joe and I will select an Arc Electric, the Wire Guys, player of the game. Plenty of football to go yet here at Mahanoy Area High School with a 2nd and 5 for the Golden Bears. And loose football. And it looks like Mahanoy Area got it back. Diving on it was Hayden Wall.
They were trying to, I think, pull a lineman, do some other things, and the ball was knocked out of Lawrence's hand. Luckily, Golden Bears recover.
So to make it a 3rd down and 9 from the 28. Lawrence keeps, and he is immediately brought down for a short gain by junior T.J. Wagner.
I'll tell you what, Wagner did a great job that time. Never let Lawrence take off. Stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. So it looks like they've made some adjustments at halftime, which is helping their defense.
Ball marked at the 26, 4th and 7. The Golden Bears are going to go for it, approaching the halfway point of the third quarter. Toss to Terry, trying to get to the outside. Cuts it back. He's got a first down and more, still on his feet before Wagner drags him down from behind, but not before he picks up the Harry's, you pull it, first down.
The other thing with that offense, when they run something, this is a little different look instead of the triple. So they get it. Terry gets it to the corner. Not a lot of players out there. He has some space to maybe run away from people, which he did to pick up the first down.
1st and goal for the Golden Bears. They re-enter the Grand Central red zone. 5 minutes, approaching 30 seconds left in the third quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. This is Perez. Trying to bounce it to the outside. He cuts it back to the end zone. He's got it, 2 Italian guys. Pizzeria, Golden Bear. Touchdown.
Golden Bears, again, effective on the ground. Perez with the touchdown run, helped by Terry's 4th down conversion off the pitch.
And again, it looks like on the Sacco Chiropractic extra point, the Golden Bears will elect to go for 2. And it's going to be Perez. No good, they say, shy of the goal line. So with 5:18 left in the third, Mahanoy Area leads it 26-6.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill, Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We have 2016 Sierra Crew Cabs. We have got 2019 Colorados under 28 grand. We've got over 1,800 used vehicles in stock. Check them out online at blazealexander.com. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill, Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We have 2016 Sierra Crew Cabs. We have got 2019 Colorados under 28 grand. We've got over 1,800 used vehicles in stock. Check them out online at blazealexander.com. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
Mahanoy Area takes their opening possession of the second half. Marched down for a score by Perez. The Barbush Automotive kickoff by Lawrence with the Golden Bears up 26-6. Furhat lets it bounce and picks it up at about the 10. And Furhat is going to get out across the 25 to about the 27. The Green Wave will take over there, trailing by a score of 26-6.
Marty, last touchdown from Mahanoy Area. Perez on the 8-yard run. Run failed for the PAT. 8 plays, 83 yards. Lawrence, 3 rushes, 50 yards. Terry had an 18-yard run on a big 4th down. That was all set up by the interception. Hayden Wall with a great one-handed interception to set that touchdown up.
1st and 10, Green Wave. Second possession of the second half. Low snap, Miller up with it, he's going to go left, and he is going to be met and dropped for no gain on the play. Badias led the charge for the Golden Bears. Want to remind you, coming up next week, Joey hinted at this, we'll be back at Harmon Geist Stadium to see Mike Brennan and the Hazleton Area Cougars for the first time ever take on the Wolf Pack of Wilkes-Barre Area. We'll be on the air next Friday night at 7. It's the Lehigh Valley Health Network Game of the Week, week number 5. Wilkes-Barre Area, Hazleton Area for the first time ever, the Lehigh Valley Health Network Game of the Week.
We've had both of those teams so far. We've seen them anticipating a good matchup.
Flag was thrown. Looked like the receiver in motion may have started upfield before the snap. Hoffman was dropped. Looked like no gain as Aldsworth was there on the tackle. But I do think they're going to get the illegal motion against the offense, but it was declined.
Yeah, it forces the third down here at 10 yards, so the Golden Bears declined the penalty. Big 3rd down, trying to convert another 3rd down.
Miller had got some confidence in that short passing game at the end of the first half. See if he can convert here on 3rd and 10. He's looking down the sideline for Brennan. Brennan, did he come down with it, battling with Manley? See what the officials call here.
It has to be a 1st down, I think, if it's mutual.
And it's Keegan Brennan with the big reception for the Green Wave, and a Harry's you pull it 1st down.
Marty, jump ball. Keegan Brennan going up, wanting the ball. As you see, Miller takes 2 steps and throws it up. Defender pretty much right there. Got turned a little late. The defender turned a little late, and that's what gave Keegan Brennan the edge on catching that pass.
Pass play of 30 yards gives them the first down. Here's Cody Miller right up the middle, diving inside the 40 to about the 38. A gain of 6 on first down.
Nice first down yardage for Nativity. There's definitely some good things for this Nativity football team, as young as they are. And starts with Cody Miller at the quarterback position. He has done an excellent job so far tonight.
Hoffman met in the backfield, dropped for a loss. I believe that was Aldsworth that came through with the big tackle for loss.
I'll tell you what, can't do much unless you block the front. And excellent job by that defensive front. Mahanoy Area up the field. Mike Aldsworth making big play.
Loss of 4 on the play makes it 3rd and 8. And motion against the offense will make it 3rd and 13.
One of the things, obviously, you can't keep shooting yourself in the foot, as they say. They've had a nice gain on first down, but now they're looking at a 3rd and about 14 after a couple of penalties.
See what Coach Mason elects to go with here for Cody Miller. Ball marked at the Golden Bear 47. 3rd down and 13. They're going to give it off to Furhat. Furhat's inside the 40, brought down at the 37 for a gain of 10, making it a manageable 4th down.
Furhat, one of the few seniors, Jake Furhat, good speed to the corner, and then he got downhill. Let's see what Coach Mason decides to do. Here you see it. Then you see him turn up the field with some space. He's able to pick up good yardage.
I would think when running a play like that, making it manageable, you're definitely going to go for it here on 4th down.
I would think so, Marty. You're down by 20. We're under a minute in the 3rd quarter. You know, not a lot of time left in the game. You have 1 quarter left, basically. So you have to roll the dice here and try to come up with something that's successful.
Miller pumps under pressure, got away from it, and Miller is going to scramble, and they'll say he stepped out of bounds inside the 30, but that's enough for a Harry's. You pull it. Green Wave 1st down.
Athleticism, and Miller has a little bit of that, maybe more than a little bit, as he spins away from the sure sack, picks up the 1st down. 38 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Picked up 9 on 4th down, getting it to the Golden Bear 28. As you can see, 38 seconds with the clock stopped after he went out of bounds on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership 3rd quarter scoreboard. As the Green Wave look to answer the Golden Bear touchdown here in the 3rd, trailing 26-6.
Let's see if they go to the short passing game a little bit now.
Instead they'll go to Hoffman up the middle. Merchlinski leading the charge for the Golden Bears as they were not fooled by the offensive set. It's like no gain on the play. We'll see what the Green Wave elect to do here.
They don't have to be in a hurry, although they're getting out. Looks like they're going to get a play run, 14 seconds, clock running. Looks like Coach Mason now maybe said to Miller, let's just wait till the quarter ends, and that's what they're going to do.
So we are through 3 quarters. The score, Mahanoy Area 26, Nativity 6. You're watching live high school football on WILN. 4th quarter action up next.
For 4 generations, All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around. Whether you're in need of a Ram pickup or have an active family lifestyle or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Tamaqua has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. Stop in for the 10 Days to Deal event. SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialist, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
We welcome you back to the Lehigh Valley Health Network Game of the Week, week number 4. Nativity with a 2nd down and 10, trailing 26-6 to start the 4th. This is Hoffman. Hoffman inside the 25 to about the 23. Wadsworth and Lawrence brought him down. And even though the spread is 20, Joe, been very impressed with the latter portions of the first half and the second half for the most part by this Green Wave offense.
Yeah, they did a nice job there with the run off the corner, off tackle, getting the ball. They picked up a couple. 3rd down and about 6.
They're going to go to Furhat. Or actually, I apologize. I was fooled as well. Miller kept it himself. Took it up the middle, and he has a Harry's You pull it 1st down.
He did a great job. He put the ball in there. He saw the defender commit right there to Furhat. He takes it up the field. Nice read by Miller.
And Aldsworth, is the injured Golden Bear. So play will stop on this injury timeout, in which the Green Wave has moved the ball inside the 20 to the 17, where they'll have a 1st and 10. And this could be a big loss for the Golden Bears. Aldsworth has been a disruptor tonight.
That's
defensively.
exactly a great term for him, Marty. He has disrupted up front. That offense, although the Nativity offense, Marty, as you mentioned, has found some success end of the first half and into the second half here. They've moved the football. Miller, only a sophomore, so he's only going to get better. Coach Mason doing a nice job with play calling here in the second half, although it has yet to yield a touchdown.
But with the way both of these teams have been utilizing the clock, this is only the 2nd possession of the second half for Nativity, as Aldsworth will leave under his own power. It looks like he's holding his arm, so wait to see if he is able to return depending on the severity of his injury.
If nothing else, I'd like to see Nativity attempt a few more 5 to 15 yard passes instead of trying to throw. They've been successful throwing it downfield.
They're in the Grand Central red zone, 1st and 10 from the 17. Miller's going to pass. This is complete to Schreffler. And Schreffler is brought down for a loss of a yard.
That play is predicated to get the ball outside so that he's one-on-one. That didn't happen. A lot of pursuit to the ball. Schreffler really never had anywhere to go.
So they lose a yard. 2nd and 11 from the 18 coming up for the Green Wave. See the time remaining in the 4th quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Nativity needing a score here, down 26-6. This time, quick pass out to the right, low to Furhat. And they're going to rule that he did catch it. Unfortunately, if you're a Green Wave fan, because it's a loss of 2 back to the 20, making it 3rd and 13.
You know, Marty, that's a young mistake. You have a young quarterback throwing the ball. Furhat, the senior, needed to get a little downfield, but Miller saw him open early, tried to get him the ball, let him run with it, just didn't make a very good throw.
And is it almost the play before that caused that play because he saw how the play was blown up the play before that and maybe rushed it a little bit to Furhat as well? 3rd and 13. Miller throwing to the end zone, and was it intercepted? Yes, it was. Picked off by the Golden Bears. Danny Lawrence on the interception.
Again, Miller with the throw needs to get, there's too much air under that ball. Now, there was a defender underneath. The Diaz was underneath, but I have to be honest with you, the route was open at 10 yards. It was wide open. It wasn't open at 20. Plus, the throw was a little bit too high.
Tipped off of D. Nicola. Lawrence there to grab it. You saw the great replay on the S.J. Kowalski replay. And now Lawrence just kept it himself to get some breathing room as they started at the 1. He got it out to the 5 for a gain of 4. 9 minutes and counting left in the fourth quarter. Golden Bears up 26-6 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Flag will stop the play.
It's against, I believe, Nativity on the offside or in that neutral zone.
So with the quick run by Lawrence and the penalty, it quickly becomes 2nd and 1 from the 10. Perez straight up the middle, picks up 6 and has a Harry's You Pull It first down.
Now this Golden Bear offense, while being successful, will also eat the clock.
And both teams' offenses have taken a lot of time off the clock. Only the 4th possession of this second half. And we're in the early stages of the 4th as Perez into open field. He's into Green Wave territory. He's got one man to beat. Hoffman trying to chase him down. And he'll bring him down shy of the goal line as Alexis Perez busts off the big run. But credit Hoffman with the hustle to bring him down shy of the goal line.
That was great hustle by Hoffman here. As you see, Perez, decent, wasn't a great block, but it slowed the defender down. But Hoffman does a great job bringing Perez down right at the 2, maybe even tighter than that to the goal line.
That was a Harry's You Pull It first down run of 82 yards for Perez. 1st and goal, Golden Bears. They're in the Grand Central red zone. Lawrence will keep. He's in for the 3rd time tonight for a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria Golden Bear touchdown.
You know what, Marty? That's interesting. That offense, that's exactly how it works. He pound the fullback. You pound the fullback. He has 50, 60 yards, and then all of a sudden, here you see Lawrence on the touchdown. The play before that, he pops it for 85 or 90.
So the Sacco Chiropractic extra point appears that the Golden Bears again will go for 2. It's going to be a toss to Terry, trying to get to the corner, dives, he's in for 2. 7:43 left in the 4th. Golden Bears now lead it 34-6.
Pull it.
There are lots of things you can pull, but what's the most fun? Pulling parts at Harry's You Pull It, the world's largest auto salvage yard.
Pull it. Pull it.
Come visit any of their 3 convenient Harry's You Pull It locations: Hazleton, Allentown, Pennsburg, and Pull It. Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
An 82-yard run by Alexis Perez set up Danny Lawrence's third rushing touchdown of the night. Golden Bears lead at 34-6. And on for the Barbush Automotive kickoff is Terry. And this will be taken by Spolsky. He goes straight up the middle, and Spolsky is brought down near the 40-yard line.
Steven Spolsky, a sophomore, last touchdown, Mahanoy Area, the Golden Bears, Lawrence on a 2-yard run. Big run by Terry for the PAT. Perez with an 82-yard fullback dive. Lawrence with the interception to set the whole thing up.
4 plays, 98 yards, a minute 37 off the clock. While we have a minute, I'd like to thank the Third Base Luncheonette for supplying our crew meal tonight, as they have all season long and for so many seasons here at WYLN. Third Base Luncheonette, located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton. Many thanks to the Third Base Luncheonette. 1st and 10, Green Wave from their 40 after the nice return by Spolsky. Furhat in motion, and Furhat takes it. Furhat will be dropped after a gain of about 4 by Badias.
Not a bad gain, Marty, considering he had to run sideline to sideline almost to the numbers before he was able to turn it up. Here you see Miller. Miller's having a hard time letting go of that ball. He wants to take it up the field. But Furhat picks up about 5, maybe 4. Now we're looking at Nativity for a 2nd and 6.
Joe, we talked about seeing the Cougars next week of Hazleton area. They're going to need a comeback tonight to get to 2-2 as they trail Williamsport 13-7 in fourth quarter action. Play action. Miller being pressured. He'll be sacked. Brought down by Darrell McCoy.
McCoy with good pressure, but the other thing is you have a play action here. You need to carry out that play action. You can't let up because the defense won't respect the play action.
So that pushes the Green Wave back to their 37, making it a 3rd down and 13. They got to get right to midfield for a 1st down.
The other part to that, Marty, is if you run shorter routes, as we're going to have a timeout for Nativity.
Timeout Green Wave, they trail 34-6. We'll keep it here. So, Joe, continue your thoughts, sir.
If you run shorter routes, you can get rid of the ball quicker. Obviously, you might be able to escape a couple of those sacks. But if he's looking to throw it downfield, it's going to take another 2 or 3 seconds. You don't have that time.
I have time to mention at the end of tonight's game, Joe and I will select a Arc Electric, the Wire Guys, player of the game.
That was a nice segue, as they say in the business.
Yeah, might actually think I know what I'm doing. Third and 13 from the 37 out of the timeout for the Green Wave. Spolsky in motion to the top of your screen. Miller rolls that way, being chased by McCoy. Down the sideline, overthrew his intended receiver, Furhat. Also coming down in the pattern, but away from the ball was Brennan. but I think he was looking for Furhat down the sideline.
Again, they're going to throw it down the field. Now it's almost a necessity. You're down by 28. There's 6 minutes left in the ball game. You have a fourth down. You're going to have to throw it down the field at least 13 yards in the hopes of picking up a first down.
And I would think they're going to go for it here on fourth down, Coach. It does look like the offense is set up 4th and 13. Spolsky in motion to the top of your screen. Miller is going to roll that way. Being pressured. Now he's going to run with it. Miller has to get to midfield, and he just does get into Golden Bear territory. A late flag. This may be against the defense.
That's going to be a big play for Nativity. Miller, I'm becoming more impressed as the game goes along with him. He has some speed. He's able to get to the corner. I think you can help him by just making a few adjustments. I'm sure Coach Mason will look at the film and decide that what adjustments need to be made. But Miller is definitely somebody you could put your hat on and build a program around him.
And a late flag thrown by Joe Gerchak. We had a personal foul, helmet hit against the defense, then unsportsmanlike conduct against the defense, all after the Cody Miller fourth down, Harry's you pull it first down run. So the 30 yards in penalty should bring the Green Wave inside the 20 to the 18. So they'll be back in the Grand Central red zone with 5:50 and counting left in the fourth on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard.
Now's a chance for Nativity's offense to be successful. Put it in the end zone, put up another score.
So Miller out of the gun on 1st and 10. Spolsky in motion on the bottom of your screen. Miller rolls that way. Looks, throws to the end zone for Hoffman. Tipped up in the air, incomplete. Hayden Wall on the coverage was looking for his second pick of the night.
Threw it up to the end zone. Lucky it wasn't intercepted. So we'll look at a 2nd down and 10 as you see Miller. Sprints to his left, has some time. Again, he has a lot of air under that ball.
2nd and 10, Green Wave from the 18 of Mahanoy Area. That's Furhat in motion. They fake to a Miller keeps, trying to bounce it to the outside. He's inside the 15, dancing his way near a first down. Depends on the spot.
Play looked a little disjointed at first, but again, Miller does a great job of taking to the corner and picking up good yardage. So
looks like officially they'll give him 8 on the play to the 10, leaving the Green Wave with a 3rd and 2. This is Spolsky trying to get to the outside. He cut it back and dove near the 5, and that's good enough for a Harry's you pull it. Green Wave, first down.
Spolsky did a good job once he was able to turn it up, picking up the yardage for the first down.
It was a gain of 4 to the 6, so it'll be 1st and goal, Green Wave. Fake to Spolsky, Miller keeps. Golden Bears quickly converge on him in the middle, not before he picks up about 2 to the 4.
Yeah, we saw that little bit of a gap open up. He sees the same thing, Miller does, and he takes it up the field. He picked up a couple. But as you said, Marty, at this point, To be successful, they need to score. That will help all those young players become confident in their own abilities.
3.5 minutes and counting left in the fourth quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. 2nd and goal from the 4. Handoff is to Hoffman, and he'll go right up in the middle for a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria. Nativity touchdown.
Impressed with the Nativity offense, especially after the first quarter. They didn't have great stats at halftime, but they did some good things to score before the half. Now they score their second touchdown, 3:19 left. Handing off to Hoffman, who is a junior.
And the other thing I think you have to be impressed with if you're Coach Mason and his staff, this young team didn't quit on you. They've kept battling all night long. You may not get it to a win in your win column, but your team has battle as the Green Wave will go for 2 on the Sacco Chiropractic extra point. Spolsky will take the snap, a direct snap, and coming up is Perez to make the play and hold him shy. 2-point conversion, no good. 3:19 left in the fourth, 34-12, Golden Bears.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
The Green Wave of Nativity that gets their second score of the ball game, trailing 34-12. Now time for the Barbush Automotive kickoff from Miller. Back deep is number 8, Colin Timko, number 33, Michael Fisher, but it's an onside kick. Unfortunately, if you're Cody Miller in the Green Wave, it did not go 10 yards. And it'll be Mahanoy Area football at the 46 of Nativity.
I think we're going to see some substitutions for the Golden Bears. Miller just didn't hit that, Marty. We were talking while we were away about programs and the coaches. Coach Mason has a lot of young players. They have some ability, there's no doubt about that. As a coaching staff, you know where you are in your program. You never play to lose. But if you lose, you take the film. There are 2 things he can take from this, Marty. 1, they didn't quit. 2, they've had some successes on offense, and they've had some successes on defense. You need to play those up so the young players develop some confidence in themselves.
Ben Terry took over at quarterback. The snap popped up in the air and was recovered by Nativity. TJ Wagner on the recovery. So the Green Wave with another opportunity to build that offensive confidence, getting the ball back with 3:15 left and the ball at their own 46.
Tell you what, Marty, you get some new players in the game, younger players, and they get excited because they're getting some playing time, obviously getting ready for their varsity debut or their for next year, and they come up with the fumble. Nativity, Hoffman on the last touchdown, 4-yard run. The PAT failed 9 plays, 60 yards, 4:24 for the Green Wave.
Spolsky in motion in the top of your screen on 1st and 10. Miller rolls that way. Throws deep downfield for Brennan. He got him! Brennan down the sideline to the end zone. He is in for a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria touchdown, 54 yards, Miller to Brennan.
That's what happens when you're watching the quarterback instead of paying attention to the receiver. The defensive back leveled off. The offensive wide receiver ran right by him. You can't focus on the quarterback. And here's the look. Now 1001, 1002, 1003, no pressure. Now he's finally able to turn his shoulders to the line of scrimmage and throw it with some depth. Touchdown, Nativity.
The Sacco Chiropractic extra point by Lavisi is up and good. 3:03 left in the fourth. Golden Bear lead down to 34-19.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill, Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We have 2016 Sierra Crew Cabs. We have got 2019 Colorados under 28 grand. We've got over 1,800 used vehicles in stock. Check them out online at blazealexander.com. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill, Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We have 2016 Sierra Crew Cabs. We have got 2019 Colorados under 28 grand. We've got over 1,800 used vehicles in stock. Check them out online at blazealexander.com. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
After the turnover, quick strike offense from the Nativity Green Wave, they trail 34-19. Time for a Barbush Automotive kickoff, and it's Dylan Schreffler. Squibbing kick off of one of the upmen for Mahanoy Area, but it looks like Badias, among others, hopped on that football for Mahanoy Area at their own 45.
Badias did a nice job on that recovery. Usually the front line, and they're blocking and not recovering the ball or handling the ball.
With it down to a 2-score game, Coach Holman reinserts Lawrence at quarterback. 1st and 10. Handoff, Perez. He gets 10 plus, has a Harry's, you pull it first down into Green Wave territory at the 44.
Marty Nativity, last touchdown, Brennan, 54-yard pass from Miller. VC with the kick, good. One play, 54 yards, 12 seconds.
Joe Perez now 14 carries, 156 yards for the Golden Bears. Helped by an 82-yard run on their last scoring possession.
How about the quarterback with over 200 yards, now the fullback with big yardage. But that's the kind of offense we're used to seeing here.
Lawrence will keep and add to his totals. Cuts it back in the middle and lost the football. Walborn knocked it away, and it's Nativity football. What a great play by Julius Walborn.
I'll tell you what, Walborn got his arm right on the ball. We're going to take a look on the S.J. Kowalski replay. Watch Walborn here. He's going to hook him right there. Great job.
And on top of it, ended up recovering as well. What a great play by the sophomore Julius Walborn.
Good hustle. Great hustle.
The Golden Bears take the timeout, leading 34-19. We'll keep it here with 2:09 left in the fourth. But to go, we've seen 2 instances tonight where we talked about earlier the Green Wave not quitting on this game. You remember before Lawrence's third touchdown, Hoffman chased down Perez on that 82-yard run. It didn't amount to anything, but here the hustle did. Walborn forced the turnover.
Walborn, the sophomore, we talk about small victories. When you look at the film, you can tell your other younger players, look at Julius Walborn. He does a great job hustling down the field. got his arm on the ball, had enough sense to go after the ball, forces the fumble, and now if you're Coach Holman, it's 34-19, so you're pretty, but you know what? You're just a little on edge. You say to yourself, 2:09 left, it's 15, 2 scores with a 1 8-pointer and a 7-pointer is going to bring us to a tie ball game.
Miller rolls right, being chased from behind. He's going to go downfield again for Brennan. This time incomplete. Manley on the coverage with Brennan.
Miller, good arm, nice throw. When he gets his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage, he can make a pretty decent throw. I'm surprised Mahanoy Area doesn't take some outside routes with their defensive ends to cut down Miller rushing to the corner. You try to keep him inside, but he's able to get to the corner fairly easily over the last couple of series for Nativity.
And he's going to roll right again. Throws back to the middle to Hoffman. It's complete. Hoffman bringing it to the near sideline. Cuts it back. He's across the 35, still on his feet to the 38 for another big Harry's You Pull It Greenway first down.
That is a great indication of arm strength. You're running full speed to your right, turn, and then make a throw back almost to the middle of the field. Nice throw by Miller. Great job by Jacob Hoffman.
Miller throwing again down the sideline. Making the adjustment nicely is Brennan for another big reception. And a Harry's You Pull It first down to the 30 of Mahanoy Area with 1:29 remaining.
Great game to grow up on if you're a young team.
Timeout taken by Nativity. That's their first. They trail 34-19. We'll keep it here. Joe, we always make a yearly trip down here to Mahanoy Area High School, and we're always treated so well from everybody involved at Mahanoy Area High School. But we got to thank once again the Mahanoy Area Football Booster Club. Once again, they picked up our tab at the concession stand tonight. And it's just one of the great signs of hospitality that we get here at Mahanoy Area. But specifically want to thank the Booster Club for taking care of us at the concession stand. A great gesture on their part, and they've done it for many years with us coming down here. And I always look forward to coming down here because they're always so happy to see us when we come down here once a year to see the Golden Bear football team.
I think the other thing is the Booster Clubs are set up to help the football program any way they can, so that's a nice gesture on their part, help giving us free reign, so to speak, at the concession stand.
Joe Brennan now 4 catches, 142 yards, and a touchdown. Miller this time is going to roll left, and he's just going to tuck it and run. Miller steps out of bounds, heads up to stop the clock as he gets to the 22, shy by about 2 yards of the first down, but he stops the clock at 1:09.
Did a nice job. Again, Mahanoy Area really needs to play a defensive contain. They're not doing a great job with that. They're letting Miller run to the corner, which extends the play, which causes concern in the secondary. Is he going to run? Is he going to throw? So you need to put a defensive end in it. That time.
That one short hop, Brennan there, incomplete.
It was short hop because they got a little bit of pressure from a defensive end. 1:08 left.
Ball marked at the 23, makes it 3rd down and 3 for the Green Wave.
If I had to guess here, it's Miller to the field. They come out in a double slot look again. Hoffman in the backfield with Miller.
Furhat in motion. Miller faked it, he kept it, cuts it back. Miller trying to get to the outside, he's inside the 5 and knocked out of bounds shy of the goal line at about the 2, but not before he picks up another Harry's You pull it 1st down.
And what happens, this causes the defensive end to widen and opens up that play, that run option play for the quarterback. And Miller, as I said, has done a great job of reading that. Looking at trying to get it in the end zone with 59 seconds left.
The Cougars are going to come home next week 1-3 as they drop a 13-7 game to the Millionaires of Williamsport. Mentioned they'll be on our airwaves next week against the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. On 1st and goal in the Grand Central red zone, Miller keeps, and they're going to say he's shy of the goal line, 2nd and goal. Clock continues to run. You see it on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard.
And I think they're giving the signal, run the play again, run the play again. And that's exactly what it is.
Miller dives for the end zone. They're going to say he's short again. And this time Nativity will take their final timeout with 33.2 seconds left. 3rd and goal inside the 1 coming up. We'll keep it here.
They're going to run the ball here. Hoffman or Miller, wide side. Field is to the right. Try to get them into some space because they both have the ability to run away from people rather than try to have your offensive line, which is probably not as physical as Mahanoy Area, try to go right at them. So let's see what happens. Miller lined up to receive the snap.
Actually, it's Spolsky getting the direct snap. He's going to cut it to the right, and he's into the end zone for a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria Green Wave touchdown.
Steven Spolsky, a wide receiver. I think that's the 2nd time we've seen him tonight take the snap. He's also a sophomore. So, another touchdown by Nativity makes it 34-25.
And it looks like for the Sacco Chiropractic extra point, they're going to send out Lavisi to make this a 1-possession game.
Spolsky, nice job finding the right side, and it was nice blocking there.
It's a fake. Furhat keeps it, and the Sacco Chiropractic extra point ends up being a 2-pointer. We'll keep it here with 29.2 seconds left. And it is now 34-27, Golden Bears as the Green Wave have come back to make it a 7-point game.
Nice call. Again, they hurt that defense, even though it wasn't a PAT. They hurt the defense on the outside, which has caused Mahanoy Area some problems tonight. What are they going to do? I don't think there's any doubt about it. Onside kick it, take a chance. There's 29 seconds left in the ball game.
Who's in the middle on that front line of the hands team, Joe? Danny Lawrence. I see Hayden Wall on the far sideline. Perez is also there, so the hands team out for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, most teams will have a hands team. As we look at Nativity, Spolsky with that 1-yard run. Point after, Farhat with the fake, 10 plays, 233, onside kick.
Barbush Automotive kickoff. They tried Schreffler again to hit one of the upmen of Mahanoy Area. They just split away and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, hit it a little hard, didn't hit anyone. So Mahanoy Area will take over.
And that should be the ball game as long as they have a clean snap to take a knee. the Green Wave out of timeouts. So one snap should do it for the Golden Bears. They're going to mark it at the Golden Bear 45. But talking about no quit in the Green Wave, they made it a 7-point game. That player came through. I'm not sure Lawrence took a knee. Now we're going to have some extracurricular. It'd be interesting to see. We got a second flag, but I'm not sure Lawrence was down when that defender came in and knocked the ball out.
Okay. We're going to take a snap and take a knee. Defense. This came up in the NFL when Shiano was the head coach of Tampa Bay. We're going to take a knee. We don't want you to play defense. We want you to sort of back off. Well, that's not how the game's played. Now, did his knee hit before the ball come out? I'm not sure about that.
Well, regardless, the officials say he was down. Offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on both teams. They've wound the clock. Mahanoy Area does not have to take another snap. So the Golden Bears hang on to even their record at 2-2 as the clock will hit zeros and Mahanoy Area defeats the Green Wave 34-27 as it was the strong rushing attack of the Golden Bears. Lawrence and then Perez coming up with a big run in that fourth quarter that helped set up a big touchdown for the Golden Bears that they needed to come away with this 7-point win.
I'll tell you what, Nativity did a very good job of coming back. 7 points short, but again, a great film for learning for that Nativity team under Coach Mason. Coach Holman, again, ground attack, very good. Defensively, they need to shore some things up on the corners. A good ball game, very entertaining.
And we'll wait a few moments as Mike brings winning head coach Dave Holman to our on-field camera. Looks like we're just about set for the post-game interview. Let's head down to Mike Sosar with winning head coach Dave Holman.
Coach! Thanks, guys. Down here with Coach. Coach, we'll mention the defense, even though they got within one score there at the end. The 3 big interceptions there. Your thoughts?
We just did not allow them to not stay in the game. We kept giving them opportunities. We rip off a long run there with Danny. You score there, we're in the 40s, and it's the game's over. We just allowed to keep them in the game. Hats off to them. They scrapped, they fought. We ran the ball effectively. We had way too many turnovers. One of the things we preach is ball security, and we didn't do that tonight, and we allowed them to stay in it because of that.
Coach, even though the few miscues, we have to talk about the offense a little bit, and of course your field general, Danny Lawrence.
Yeah, he's a 2-year starter now, senior leader, fantastic kid, runs the ball, runs our offense very well. He is off to a very good start this first half of the season. Hope he stays healthy and hope he can continue it.
Not to mention his bit over 200 yards, but how about your fullback and Alexis Perez hanging in around 150 plus?
Yeah, that's the offense. It's really tough to defend sometimes. We also have the edge stuff that we didn't really even have to go to that third phase tonight because those guys did a fantastic job. Ran the ball hard. Like I said, if we don't turn the ball over, I think this is over a lot earlier. But it was a great game to be a spectator for. I'm happy we got the win.
Coach, 2-2 now. You move on with another home game next week against Hamburg.
Yeah, we're back to, we're squared up now. We're 2-2. We kind of control where we got to go from this point forward, which is what you want, the position you want to be in. So excited where we are. We got to stay healthy. We still have a ton of work to do.
Coach, thanks so much. Best of luck rest of the season. Back upstairs, guys.
Thanks a lot, Mike. And, we talked about it, and Coach Holman mentioned it. The fight in that Nativity squad, they didn't quit. It could have been over, as Coach Holman mentioned a lot earlier, but that Green Wave team did not quit. Got it to within 7 and one onside kick away from possibly having a chance to tie it up.
You know what? It's Nativity. We did some things well. we need to work on some things. Mahanoy area, we did some things well. We need to work on some things. You watch the film, you make those adjustments, and you go from there.
Now time to get a look at the Arc Electric, the Wire Guys player of the game. We went with that senior quarterback that Coach Holman mentioned, Danny Lawrence.
Danny Lawrence, many big plays tonight, 200-plus rushing, plus a big interception. Danny Lawrence, our Arc Electric, the Wire Guys player of the game.
Lawrence finished 21 carries, 287 yards, 3 touchdowns, completed a pass of 40 yards, as Joe mentioned, had an interception that turned out that was a big play in this ball game for the Golden Bears at their own goal line. Perez, the fullback, 15 carries, 164 yards and a touchdown, 491 yards of rushing offense for the Golden Bears. Bright spots for Nativity. Cody Miller, 20 rushes, 98 yards, a touchdown. He was 10 of 20 passing, 196 yards. Completed 4 of those for 142 yards to Keegan Brennan and a Nativity touchdown. As the Golden Bears, even at 2-2 on their strong rushing attack in back-to-back weeks, coming away with the 34-27 victory.
Yeah, good game. And Coach Holman alluded to it. Good game for the spectators. It was entertaining, moved the ball back and forth. Now you go back into your locker rooms, and tomorrow coaches take a look at the film, and next week get ready for the next one.
And we're going to get set for our next one next week. But first we say good night. For our director, Barry J.S., for the soon-to-be Hall of Famer in the Hazelton Area Sports Hall of Fame, our stat man, Jim Burns. For Mike Sosar, Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Once again, the final score, the Golden Bears of Mahanoy Area 34, the Green Wave of Nativity 27. Join us next Friday night for the Lehigh Valley Health Network Game of the Week, week number 5. For the first time ever, the Wolf Pack of Wilkes-Barre area will be at Harmon Guy Stadium to take on the Hazelton Area Cougars. We'll be on the air live next Friday night at 7. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation. Good night from Mahanoy City.
You're watching WYLN TV. We're your local network.
Helping your dollars go further every day. Stay here for fantastic bargains. This is Penny's Classifieds from WYLN TV 35. John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Ovalon Bar and Grill in Hazelton, family owned and operated for over 60 years, offering Italian classics and contemporary cuisine. Join us for a superb dining experience. The Powerhouse in Whitehaven, offering an exceptional dining experience in a unique historic atmosphere, with attention to detail, commitment to quality, and customer satisfaction. Consider the Powerhouse or Ovalon for your next dining experience, holiday party, or gathering.
Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated, a family-owned business, is who you want to call when you need quality replacement windows, mirrors, screen and window repairs, complete storefronts, glass shower enclosures, and more. They can do it all. Commercial and residential, 24-hour emergency service. Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated. Call 570-387-0178. Brad, Lori, or Keith will be happy to help you.
Located at 6001 Columbia Boulevard in Bloomsburg. Oxygen, OxyView oxygen therapy eyeglass frames are designed for individuals that require supplemental oxygen. They provide the following benefits: oxygen therapy without the discomfort of the nasal cannula, combined oxygen therapy and vision, discreet oxygen delivery, greater social acceptance, improved self-esteem, no more lines on your face from the nasal cannula. Improve your quality of life and feel better about yourself. Call John today at 570-233-1814 for more information.
Watching Pennies Classified on WYLN 35. Affordable advertising that works. Advertise your business, car, home, for sale, garage sales, anything you have for sale, you just call me, John Casadas, at 570-233-1814 for rates and information.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Ovalon Bar and Grill in Hazleton, family-owned and operated for over 60 years, offering Italian classics and contemporary cuisine. Join us for a superb dining experience. The Powerhouse in Whitehaven, offering an exceptional dining experience in a unique historic atmosphere, with attention to detail, commitment to quality, and customer satisfaction. Consider the Powerhouse or Ovalon for your next dining experience, holiday party, or gathering.
Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated, a family-owned business, is who you want to call when you need quality replacement windows, mirrors, screen and window repairs, complete storefronts, glass shower enclosures, and more. They can do it all. Commercial and residential, 24-hour emergency service. Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated. Call 570-387-0178. Brad, Lori, or Keith will be happy to help you.
Located at 6001 Columbia Boulevard in Bloomsburg. If you're on oxygen, OxyView oxygen therapy eyeglass frames are designed for individuals that require supplemental oxygen. They provide the following benefits: oxygen therapy without the discomfort of the nasal cannula, combined oxygen therapy and vision, discreet oxygen delivery, greater social acceptance, improved self-esteem, no more lines on your face from the nasal cannula. Improve your quality of life and feel better about yourself. Call John today at 570-233-1814 for more information.
Watching Pennies Classified on WYLN 35. Affordable advertising that works. Advertise your business, car, home, for sale, garage sales, anything you have for sale, you just call me, John Casadas, at 570-233-1814 for rates and information. Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Ovalon Bar and Grill in Hazleton, family owned and operated for over 60 years, offering Italian classics and contemporary cuisine. Join us for a superb dining experience. The Powerhouse in Whitehaven, offering an exceptional dining experience in a unique historic atmosphere, with attention to detail, commitment to quality, and customer satisfaction. Consider the Powerhouse or Ovalon for your next dining experience, holiday party, or gathering.
Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated, a family-owned business, is who you want to call when you need quality replacement windows, mirrors, screen and window repairs, complete storefronts, glass shower enclosures, and more. They can do it all. Commercial and residential, 24-hour emergency service. Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated. Call 570-387-0178. Brad, Lori, or Keith will be happy to help you.
Located at 6001 Columbia Boulevard in Bloomsburg. If you're on oxygen, OxyView oxygen therapy eyeglass frames are designed for individuals that require supplemental oxygen. They provide the following benefits: oxygen therapy without the discomfort of the nasal cannula, combine oxygen therapy and vision, discreet oxygen delivery, greater social acceptance, improved self-esteem, no more lines on your face from the nasal cannula. Improve your quality of life and feel better about yourself. Call John today at 570-233-1814 for more information.
You're watching Pennies Classified on WYLN 35. Affordable advertising that works. Advertise your business, car, home, for sale, garage sales, anything you have for sale, you just call me, John Casadas, at 570-233-1814 for rates and information.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their fourth generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Ovalon Bar and Grill in Hazleton, family owned and operated for over 60 years, offering Italian classics and contemporary cuisine. Join us for a superb dining experience. The Powerhouse in Whitehaven, offering an exceptional dining experience in a unique historic atmosphere, with attention to detail, commitment to quality, and customer satisfaction. Consider the Powerhouse or Ovalon for your next dining experience, holiday party, or gathering.
Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated, a family-owned business, is who you want to call when you need quality replacement windows, mirrors, screen and window repairs, complete storefronts, glass shower enclosures, and more. They can do it all. Commercial and residential, 24-hour emergency service. Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated. Call 570-387-0178. Brad, Lori, or Keith will be happy to help you.
Located at 6001 Columbia Boulevard in Bloomsburg. you're on oxygen, OxyView oxygen therapy eyeglass frames are designed for individuals that require supplemental oxygen. They provide the following benefits: oxygen therapy without the discomfort of the nasal cannula, combine oxygen therapy and vision, discreet oxygen delivery, greater social acceptance, improved self-esteem, no more lines on your face from the nasal cannula. Improve your quality of life and feel better about yourself. Call John today at 570-233-1814 for more information.
Watching Pennies Classified on WYLN 35. Affordable advertising that works. Advertise your business, car, home, for sale, garage sales, anything you have for sale, you just call me, John Casadas, at 570-233-1814 for rates and information. Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their fourth generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Ovalon Bar and Grill in Hazleton, family owned and operated for over 60 years, offering Italian classics and contemporary cuisine. Join us for a superb dining experience. The Powerhouse in Whitehaven, offering an exceptional dining experience in a unique historic atmosphere, with attention to detail, commitment to quality, and customer satisfaction. Consider the Powerhouse or Ovalon for your next dining experience, holiday party, or gathering.
Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated, a family-owned business, is who you want to call when you need quality replacement windows, mirrors, screen and window repairs, complete storefronts, glass shower enclosures, and more. They can do it all. Commercial and residential, 24-hour emergency service. Bloom Glass and Mirror Incorporated. Call 570-387-0178. Brad, Lori, or Keith will be happy to help you.
Located at 6001 Columbia Boulevard in Bloomsburg. oxygen, OxyView oxygen therapy eyeglass frames are designed for individuals that require supplemental oxygen. They provide the following benefits: oxygen therapy without the discomfort of the nasal cannula, combined oxygen therapy and vision, discreet oxygen delivery, greater social acceptance, improved self-esteem, no more lines on your face from the nasal cannula. Improve your quality of life and feel better about yourself. Call John today at 570-233-1814 for more information.
Watching Pennies Classified on WYLN 35. Affordable advertising that works. Advertise your business, car, home for sale, garage sales, anything you have for sale, you just call me, John Casadas, at 570-233-1814 for rates and information.